So part 2 of last video. Super seniors. We're going to call the main one at my school Bob. Bob is on another level on weird to the point where no one calls him his real name, they just call him Bob. He's about 19 years old because he got himself held back his senior year and is still hitting on freshmen who at youngest are 13. One day my buddy Soup was chillin' beside him and he told him to hit on a freshman, but here's the difference. Soup is a junior but follows the if grades are touching neither are you rule. Soup had to look at Bob for a second because that was an outrageous suggestion. I wasn't there, but I can use bro was looking at him like this. But by far the most devious thing was when one day someone caught him watching porn and reasonably they told the teacher. He got sent to the principal's office and was caught watching porn in there, so yeah. That kinda sums him up as a person. Soup described him, and the first time I saw him in person I didn't want to assume, but something in my brain was like, that's it, and a few days later a goon beside him called him his school-wide infamous name. Needless to say, I made sure to steer clear of him. Next topic, school buses. 2 buses have crashed in my school district in the past 3 years. With the first one being one I used to ride, and the second one was a few weeks ago. This is like an ordinary experience at my school, by the way. The thing that was out of pocket about this situation was the fact that the kids on the bus for the second crash had to go to school throughout the day and wait to extra hours for a bus. I wouldn't know who to be mad at more. The principal for letting the kids go to school instead of making them all go to the hospital just in case, or the parents that made their kids wait to catch a bus after all that. Fights on school buses are really funny because you have maximum instigation versus enclosed area. A bus driver from my middle school got his foot broken while trying to break up a fight between 2 girls. Girl A won the fight, and Girl B was on her 4th loss. Girl B was very interesting. She talked about doing explicit things with her boyfriend publicly and was in so many fights. She got sent away to the alternative school, and on her second day back got in another fight which she presumably lost again. Her reputation was already bad, so I guess she had nothing left to lose. One of the biggest dramas was when a middle school girl got pregnant, possibly by a high school student. She used to ride the same bus as me and flirted with this boy near the end of the year. I'm 90% sure they were dating because the corny activities they did, but when we all came back the next school year, the boy had moved on to high school, and she was with another guy and pregnant. So when the baby was due, she left school, and the other guy moved on after a few weeks. I saw her at a football game a while ago with the baby out in the cold, but that was pretty much it for her. Never found out who the father was, though. Maybe she went on Jerry Springer, Moria Caramo, we may never know.